What's going on? This your boy Cook25. Once again, shout out to all my feel good gamers. I know it's been a long while, man, since I made a video for you guys. But I did want to touch on something, man, because I've been on YouTube as of lately, and I've been watching a lot of videos regarding the NFL gaming world. A lot of discussion about the Joe Montana 16 arriving to the mobile devices, as well as Madden 16 on its way, and as well as the future for NFL 2K. So I want to say something that I've never heard anybody say. There's a lot of good points. I got a lot of good views from a lot of commentators or subscribers on YouTube. A lot of powerhouses like Dollar Junior or Virtual Football, or especially numero uno Ryan Moody. What I'm saying, shotgun safety. I mean, snap. What I'm saying. So I've been peeping and basically what's been going on, but I think overall, I think when it comes down to Joe Montana 16, I think he's the lead director, or developer, Damon Grow. When I was watching this interview, as far as E3, and he was having his little discussion about what's going to take place for the Joe Montana 16 and the stages that it's going to take for it to possibly reach the consoles. I feel like that was an excuse. I don't. The way he sounds when Ryan Moody was interviewing him, and just the interview at E3, he doesn't have confidence to me. He doesn't show it. He don't display. Looks like he has he's very unsure of himself or of the game. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not himself, but just the game that he's giving you guys. Or he's supposed to be promoting for us. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, think about it, man. Like about a whole year almost. It's been somewhat little news about Joe Montana 16 at all. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they even had a little logo or a hashtag Joe Montana 16 on the NASCAR. And it's like, you going all that, you going for the extreme to do all that for nothing, for a mobile device that you feel like, oh, I don't know if the people are gonna take it well, and so on and so forth, blase, and we don't have that many people, or we're not sure, so we're gonna bring it to the mobile device so we can start bring a fan like a main core base, and then we can take it up further to the PC, and then maybe the consoles may fall. No, there's people on YouTube, people who have their own channels, people that follow YouTubers like Ryan Moody, Dollar Junior, or Virtual Footballer, and others who want another game. They don't care if it's on PC. They would like to have it on PS4 and Xbox One, but if it's on Steam or PC, they'll probably even take it at that. They just want a new game. It's to the point they don't even want the people out there are telling them, man, what it is. But like I said again, I think Damon Grohl, he was just doing that just to me. I believe he was doing that just to, what I'm saying. I think just to play around, what I'm saying, to flirt with it, and it backfired. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he was supposed to do that. If you were gonna I think that if he would let the people know or the community know that it's gonna be on mobile devices ahead of time in the beginning, then I don't think it would have took that much flack. People would have, if they would have keep bringing out news and making it sound much more interesting. You never know. People would have paid for it. But if he would have tried to sell me a car the way he sounded, I would never bought no car from him. I don't care how nice it is. You know what I'm saying? Because he don't look like he was serious. He don't look like he was confident on what he was talking about, especially about the Joe Montana 16. So, we just here to nip it in the bud as far as that game. I don't think it's coming out even on. I even heard reports as far as the games he even had in the past that was supposed to come out never came out. So, I think the main powerhouse that can really do damage will be will be 2K Sports. They could probably take football gaming like they would have done if the EA Sports would never had bought the license. You know what I'm saying? Because that year it was over. You know what I'm saying, for Madden. Even though I heard Madden '05 was good, or maybe Madden '06, but 2K would have took it to a whole different ballpark. The same way NBA, sorry to take it to the NBA side, but same way NBA 2K11 set it off. Right, that when that game came out, that's when Elite came out. NBA, I ain't gonna say NBA Live Elite, but it was basically NBA Live 11, but they call it Elite 11. When NBA 2K11 came out with Jordan on the cover, that was it. And it was sad to say it had to happen for EA for them to drop a game that record history, man, being pulled off the shelves. Some people bought it, but for the ones who bought it, man, I feel sorry for you guys. But the ones who wanted to get it and they pulled off the shelves way before everybody can start buying it again, because it was so horrible, it was so broken. And then for the way that EA just even try to give you a broken game, it's so, that's how you even know from a company, man. They don't even care. They're like, look, we'll sell you a broken game. If there nobody would have complained about it, if there was no social media about it, you know what I'm saying, they would have just sold it. No social media, nobody up there talking about how bad the game was, no news coverage on it and nothing like that. They would have gave that mug up. They would have been selling that mug just like, you know what I'm saying, like any other game out there, and they would never have cared. But since they had the negative publicity, you know what I'm saying, they had to put it off the shelf. There was no way and no doubt. Back to the NFL side though. Madden 16 coming out. You can almost expect the same thing. Maybe a little bit, nice and polished and shinier with the glitz and glam, but it's basically going to be the same game. Ryan Moody's going to make another video for a whole year talking about the negative things that they still don't have in the game once again. And then the developers over there that's having interviews and stuff like that at these game conventions and all this other stuff, they're gonna talk about, it's a 2-year, 3-year thing. Give us two more years, 3 more years. Every year is a new. They add a couple more years. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a 3-year stage. They've been saying the 3-year, 2-year stages since 2008, I believe. And Madden 2008, they've been all. I don't know, man, but let's get to my idea though. I believe if you want a new game, the best thing to do, or one of the great ideas to do, is to, and I'm gonna say this, it'll be cheap. It's gonna be cheap. It'll be fun, and I believe it will help. Get a shirt. Well, get shirts. Get jackets. Get hoodies. And put one of those designs of any NFL 2K game that was a fan favorite of yours, and put it on the shirt as a logo. Make 2K shirts. I wouldn't suggest to buy 2K shirts. I don't know if it'll be some copyright infringement type of stuff. Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you're a fan of something, you can probably make. I don't know. I don't know how that would go. I don't care if you would have to get a crayon and markers for the kids and just have them put down 2K Sports on the shirts, whatever like that, just to to advertise it some way, in some way when you go to these NFL stadiums to see these games, for a game that you're gonna go watch. That's whatever way. But my main point is to basically get any type of NFL 2K5 cover and put it on the shirt or hoodie or jacket. Right? It's take you maybe not even $20 to $30, maybe $15, depending on who you go to, or if you can do it yourself. It could be for free. You know what I mean? But you do have to buy a shirt. You know what I'm saying? But the whole fact about it is, if you go to these stadiums to go watch these games, you got 2K t-shirts all in the stadium, walking around everywhere you go. You got Terrell Owens on the NFL 2K5 cover, logo on your T-shirt or on your jacket or on your hoodie, front and back, or probably even on the sleeve. I don't know. NFL 2K4. That was another fan favorite when I heard. It was another great game. That was another classic. NFL, not NFL, All Pro Football 2K8 game cover pictures on your T-shirt or jacket or hoodie, and you have the kids all the way up to adults wear them, and also petition that on the streets. You could do petitions. I think that'll be a great movement. I think that can hit headlines. ESPN, Fox News, Fox Sports. I mean, not Fox News, Fox Sports. Because when during halftime or during certain times of the game, they put the cameras in the crowd. You're gonna see a bunch of people with 2K shirt, 2K sports shirts, 2K games, NFL game shirts. You know what I'm saying, that you created. Please, that say, you got lettering that say around the game, we want this game back. We want them to make this game again. We want them to make another game like this. You put that out there, you putting pressure. Also adding to those petitions, also adding to these videos you guys are doing on YouTube. I think it's a great idea. And like I said, it'd be simple. During the football season, you do that. You do that. For you Philadelphia Eagle fans, it'll be perfect for you guys. 2K5 with Terrell Owens on it. Let you get the Terrell Owens picture, like of when they had it on NFL 2K5, and you put it on the T-shirt and you say, we want 2K to make this game. You're gonna put pressure on the people that you're gonna put pressure on Roger Goodell. You're gonna put pressure. You never know. You might even have NFL players wearing those shirts, creating their shirts. Cause you could, call a spade, y'all. Man, I'm gonna be real with y'all. These players know what it is. I mean, they have no choice. I mean, through possibly licensing, they don't want no issues. Excuse me. They don't want no issues. They don't want to get fined. They don't want no problems. They can't choose side. They gotta play the neutral ground, I believe. But for example, these NBA players know the difference between NBA Live and NBA 2K. When NBA Live 13 and 14 was out, they looked at the graphics. They like, what's this? But when you seen the graphics of 2Ks, NBA Live, 2K's 2K14, 2K15, you see the graphics is totally different, way better. And let's not get to the gameplay. I'm sorry, I had to jump over to the NBA side real quick, but these players are not dumb. I'm sorry. Okay, on NBA Live 16, you have Russell Westbrook on the cover. But then on NBA 2K, you have Steph Curry, James Harden, and you have Anthony Davis, right? Can't you tell? I mean, Russell Westbrook, I know he's very happy as far as having himself on the head cover of the game, lead cover of the game. That's beautiful. I think that's anybody's dream to be on the cover of something, a magazine, as long as it's positive. It's not no cover on no magazine or no newspaper. That's some crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? But a game cover. You know what I'm saying? That's a child's dream, a kid's dream. That's going into sports. But my whole point is, they see the difference. They know the difference. They play it. They understand it. These NFL players understand what it is, man. So the main thing and the best thing to do, I think, not the best thing, but a great idea to do, is come up with shirts and make designs. Put these game logos, these games on the T-shirts, man, and go to these stadiums, man, and represent for what you want. So when you walk around, these people like, why you got a T-shirt that has NFL 2K5? Oh, you've never played them? And you talk to them and you explain to them. Show them the video of on your phone of the game, how it used to be explained. You know what I'm saying? Just have them have a better understanding, because these corporate Roger Goodell and all them other people with them, they gonna have to have the understanding. You're gonna be putting pressure on them, man. They may be to a point. They may be like, man, I don't know if you see anybody with 2K sports shirts or NFL 2K5 shirts and stuff like that, man. We may not want them in the building, but they really can't do that because they kind of want your money in a way. But I think it would help the community a whole lot much more. And this is something I've never heard at all from anybody. And I don't want to go on a long rant or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? Because we already know what EA Sports is about. We already know. You know what I'm saying? Their capture on any simulation and any of their sports games is far none. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't really have it at all, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait till Floyd Mayweather decides to join 2K to make a boxing game. You know what I'm saying? I would love to have that, because EA Sports Fight Night is like they want to make it close enough to boxing, close enough to Rocky. They think Rocky is boxing. Like, so I don't understand. But back to NFL discussion, man. Back to the NFL world discussion. I think that's something that you guys can do. Like I said again, I'm not no big football. I don't go to football games like that. But for the people like Ryan Moody, for the people like Dollar Jr., I want to see you guys create shirts, man. I want to see you guys, and you ain't got to sell them. Just wear them. So, just, wear them. Just come up with, you know what I'm saying? Have fun with it, man. Let them know that hey, I'm representing, man, for real. Look, this is what I'm going. When I'm going to my game, when I'm going to a Colts game, or if I'm going to a Bears game, this is what I'm wearing. What are you wearing? So to all my straight sim football players out there, man, what are you wearing? You know what I'm saying? What are you wearing to represent something that you truly believe and you want to have? What are you wearing? So once again, man, thanks a lot, bro. I know it's been a long time since I made a video, man, and I don't want to be off too long. I know I have a lot of stuff to say, but I don't want to take no more of your time. But shout out to all my feel good gamers out there, man, and hopefully this right here, it reaches. You know what I'm saying? And then don't like it, you ain't gotta like the video. I know I ain't made a video in a long time. You ain't gotta like it, man, but just at least pass this message around, man. And hopefully this send up a spark on everybody, man. Wakes everybody up, man. So once again, shout out to all my feel good gamers, man, and I hope you'll be hearing from me soon. Hopefully. Take it easy.